Next order, Clerk.
Hours after the Senate approved a motion anchoring the national dialogue talks into law, thus shielding the process from any court action, the team, led by Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka and Majority Leader in the National Assembly Kimani Ichung'wah, reconvened at the Bomas of Kenya. The Wednesday engagement saw the signing of a working framework that will guide the team in the next 60 or more days should they feel that there is need for time. The two sides also appended their signatures in agreement of the agendas set out for discussion, where the most critical issues will be discussed within the first 30 days, which kicked off with adoption of the motion by the Senate on Tuesday. The 10-member committee in the harmonized agenda clustered the issues into major categories. Among them, outstanding constitutional matters where cost of living, implementation of the two-thirds gender rule and governance issued have been listed. The list also features matters electoral justice, IEBC reconstitution, boundaries delimitation and the audit of the 2022 election. The third issue of the harmonized agenda by the two political sides is entrenching funds such as the National Government Constituencies Development Fund, the National Government Affirmative Action Fund, and the Senate Oversight Fund into the Constitution. Establishment and entrenchment of the state office of the Leader of Official of Position and that of the Prime Cabinet Secretary into the Constitution was listed as the fourth item, with fidelity to political parties also making it to the list of agendas that will be discussed over the next 60 days. Proving contentious of the issues appear to be that of IEBC, where the committee spent better part of the day deliberating on before giving the selection panel the green light to proceed with the process of picking the next set of commissioners.
On the question of whether we are able to stop the selection panel, we are not writing to them to stop doing their work. It's just to take what has been described by the Honorable Eugene Wamalwa in our meeting as judicial notice of the ongoings of this national dialogue team. And therefore, even as they progress their work, then they take note that it's part of the issues that we are engaging on.
IEBC being among the issues of discussion, the committee is set to formally write to the selection panel, oblivious of what is happening on the national dialogue side, as they remain among the key agendas.
You never know. You never know. You could end up with a reconstitution of the panel itself. You never know. Everything is on the table.
We really don't speculate on what will come out of the dialogue process. Therefore, when we engage, that's why we ask them to kindly take judicial notice that it's one of the issues on the table.
At the same time, the selection panel, which came to office upon President Ruto's appointment and the expiry and resignations of previous occupants, will be among stakeholders set to appear before the National Dialogue Committee. The naysayers were not left out.
We continue to reiterate that this is serious national work. If ever there was a moment that this country should come together, it is now. And we continue to tell Kenyans to ignore the naysayers. There will always be those who feel threatened for whatever reason by something so illustrious, because this is wonderful work.
The committee expects funding from the Exchequer as well as donors and well-wishers. But even as the committee resumes its sitting this Friday to prioritize on its key agendas, Kenyans are hopeful that among those agendas that will be prioritized are issues that will affect them directly. Martin Opio, K24 TV, Bomas of Kenya, Nairobi.